Hello everyone, and welcome to a video where I'd like to talk about the specialist characters, the characters in Blackout. Now, I have held off on doing this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, I wanted all of the characters to be released, and I wanted to get all the characters. And still, even though I have had all the characters since the new Zombie Ones came out, I still held off on doing this video for a bit because I was doing other things, let's just say. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to generally talk about the characters in this game. Then I'm going to go over every character. I'm going to explain their challenge, just explain it as the best I can, and talk about if I like it or not, if I think that it should be changed at all, or if it's like broken or like way too easy or something. So, generally for characters, I like the character system in this game because like what I feel, the characters are for the people who like Blackout. Like if you like Blackout and you want something extra you're doing Blackout, go for these characters. Like they're challenging. Some of them are easy, some of them are challenging. Go for them. Like it's what someone who plays Blackout wants to do. They want to get their characters and get up to level 80 and all that. But and here comes my biggest problem with the characters. If you want the plat on this game, you need to get all the characters, which for people who don't like Blackout, like most people that I play with don't like Blackout. They aren't big fans, they would rather be playing something like Fortnite. They don't like this game because it has a lot of problems. The armor system isn't balanced. I don't like that. The only way you can win is if you camp. Like if you're aggressive, you're gonna probably die way more often. Like I get it, I've won games by being aggressive. I have like 11 wins, 11 solo wins and 7 duo wins. I don't play quads. Like I get that you can win this game by not camping, but it really isn't worth it. Like you're gonna be wasting your time. What do? Camp till top 5 and then hope that the circle is on you. That's the only way to win this game, and I don't like that. Other than that, for people who don't like this game, getting these characters is a pain in the ass. It's a real pain in the ass. It's taken me around 2 days of playtime. I think I had 3 days and 12 hours. But I think I got them around 2.5 days because I kept playing a bit at the double XP booking to level up. So, yeah, so for someone who just wants the plat, this could honestly stop you from getting the plat. And it has been for some of my friends. Like there are some of my friends who don't have Reznov. It's the only trophy they're missing. Plus Prestigious Award, which is broken. That's why no one has the platinum. I have Prestigious Award done. I have the requirement, but the trophy is broken. So Treyarch needs to fix that. It's the reason I can't get plat right now, and a lot of people can't get plat. Now, back to this. Let's talk about every character. Like I want to say, the character system is fine for the people that like Blackout, but that's also what ruins it for everyone else. If you get what I mean. Now, battery. The Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 character, people might want to play as it. Has some cool skins. The way you get this character, supply drops drop from the plane. You open it and you have a chance of getting some character items. One of them is a war machine. You have to get 2 kills with it and finish the match. That's it. Like that is a really good challenge in my opinion. That's what challenges should be in this game. Get an item, like their weapon, like for Firebreak, get the Purifier or something, and then get some kills with it, get 2 kills and finish the game. That's a great challenge. The only problem, it comes of supply drops. It would be better if there was a guaranteed spawn for it, that you could just go there and do. That would make it a bit too easy. Otherwise, this character is great. It's just fine. Firebreak. Now, Firebreak is a little bit of a different situation because the challenge sounds easy. Get the burn doll, which can be found in supply caches and supply drop supply caches, which are like the big supply drops that spawn around the map. They don't jump for the plane. They just spawn, and they have a chance of dropping burn dolls, a burn doll, Juno stags, Ichin coins, and they have a chance of dropping the white stain T-shirt. And okay, back to Firebreak. You have to get the burn doll and then get 1 kill, well, no kill, down someone or finish someone that's down with a Molotov. Now that sounds quite easy, but there are quite a few problems with that. Number one, Molotovs are horrible. They're horrible. They are so bad. Like, if you have done this challenge but just killing someone who isn't down, good job, because I couldn't. I had to go solo duos to do this challenge. It was one of my last characters. So, and the burn doll is also quite rare. Now that there are other items you can give supply drops, it's quite rare. And like with this challenge, it could be okay if the burn doll was a bit more, like less rare. Otherwise, it's just fine. Nomad, no, Nomad, of the state that he is right now, his challenge is great. It's get Juno stacks and get 2 kills without being damaged. The Juno stacks are not that rare, pretty easy challenge. Before the patch, this challenge was the hardest challenge to do. Not because it was hard, because it was really based on luck. So what you had to do, you have to get Juno stacks, which were extremely rare before the patch that they fixed the challenge. They were extremely rare. To the point where you could do an entire day looking for them and not finding them. And by entire day, I mean like 12 hours of game time. It is stupid. But thankfully they fixed it. And now all you need to do is get to kills that are being damaged, rather than killing 3 people that are using specialist skins. I had a game where I got Juno stack, got 11 kills, and didn't get the challenge. Because almost everyone was using a no skin at that time. Right now though, the challenge is fine, and it's one of the easiest characters. Prophet is a fun challenge. Prophet's challenge is, like, sounds hard. Win the game with 3 perks active and his item. It sounds hard, yes, but you'll realize that if Prophet's one of your last, you're gonna get his item out of supply drops way more frequently. And the reason is, the game knows if, for example, you have Prophet left or battery left, and it'll keep giving you that item from supply drops. At least that's what I think, because that has been my experience, and some of my friends have experienced the same thing. Now for Prophet, if you get his item, perks are easy to find, you just have to win the game for it. It sounds hard, winning the game, I get it, but if you're going for the pla, which most people are doing these characters because they're going for the pla, you need 10 wins anyways, so you're probably going to get Prophet than in one of those 10 wins. So that's what I did, and I like Prophet as a character. I think it's a good challenge. It doesn't need any changing, it's great. Ruin is also a really good challenge. With Ruin, you need to find some punching mitts that can spawn in some different locations. Lighthouse, top of construction site, somewhere in Turbine, in like the top garages at Turbine, one of the 2 main buildings. And they can also spawn at the roof of Asylum. You get that and just kill someone close range. That's it, get character. He's a character, just fine. That's all I have to say for him. There's not much to say for him. He's the nice character challenge. Seraph's also great, but it actually could take some time. What Seraph you do? You drop fire image. You get a pistol, not a Mozu. A pistol. It can be the Strife or the Mozu. I don't know if it can be an RK7, but it can be one of either 2. Do those guns. Go at the firing range, one of the certain firing range, like the ranges, and shoot the targets without reloading. In like 3 targets on one side, 3 targets on the other. Shoot them without reloading. The Annihilator will come out of the box. Get a kill that. Place top 20. That's it. Top 20 in solos. I don't actually know the squads and duos equivalent, but for all these characters, I'm just gonna say what if you wanna get them, what game mode you should be doing. All of them I've said for now. You should do solos. Prophet can be done like any you want, doesn't change, but everything else I think should be done solos, except Firebreak as well. Firebreak you should either go duos or quads. Way easier. Ajax, if you don't have Ajax at this point, I don't know why you're even watching this video. With Ajax, you just have to pick 3 destroyed armor platings, which you get by, guess what? Destroying people's armor. So, when you destroy their armor, they will drop destroyed armor plating. Kill 3 people, get that. That's it, that you get the character. Easiest character to get. Crash is now extremely easy because his item, like the chance to spawn his item is really high. It's poker chips. It's called poker chips, and you get it with a little med backs on the ground where they have trauma kits and that. They can drop poker chips. What you have to do, you have to finish top 15. Top 15 on, I think it's top 15. It's top 15 or top 20 on solos. I think it's like top 8 on duos and top 5 on squads. With 15 healing items in your inventory while having poker chips. Pretty easy challenge. I like it just fine. Recon. I had a problem with Recon. Recon is get the iChing coins that come from supply caches, and like supply caches are the ones you get Firebreak's doll from, and place top 10, top 20 solos without getting damaged from the storm. Now you can do that and then keep playing the game, and then if you get damaged after top 20 you still lose the challenge, which is what happened to me when I first got it. I was going for the win after that and had to get damaged by the circle, and I forgot I was going for him, so I'm like, why didn't I get him? That's why. Torque is honestly one of the easiest challenges now, because his item, which is called Not From Torque, could drop from supply drops, but now it can also come from the little ammo boxes, which I don't know if it's a glitch at this point. It might honestly be a glitch that you can get in from ammo boxes. His item's called Not From Torque, And what you have to do, you have to get the item, put down a barricade and 2 razor wires, and place top 30 solos. Now you might think that's hard, because finding the razor wires and barricades with you is like a pain in the ass and carrying them, but when you get the supply drop that gets the item, will always have those 3 items. Always. So that's all the multiplayer ones done. They're pretty easy. It's the easiest thing to finish. They're all pretty okay. Now zombies are a mixed bag for me. I'll start with Chaos, since they were the ones that first released. Bruno have to get his mugshot from a supply drop and get a melee kill. Now that's just fine if you have brawler, but it can actually be quite a pain in the ass. Like the melee kills in this game can be quite a pain in the ass. Even though it's just that, just get a melee kill. And it was an okay challenge. It was my last one to get, because his things have a supply drop and I wasn't going for it. But a melee kill can either be, you can either get it the first time you get it, or you can take you days, pretty much. Diego, get the pulp magazine from killing zombies in zombie location, which is, I need to memorize this. Nuketown, Diner, Lighthouse, Asylum, the Graveyard, which now has the Blight Father, which is probably going to go eventually, and the boxing gym. I think I said everything. You have to kill zombies and they have a chance of dropping his magazine. Once you get a magazine, get a kill with a headshot, win the game. No, what am I talking about? Win the game. What the fuck is wrong with it? Finish the game. You don't have to win the game. You have to finish the game. Get a kill with a headshot, finish the game. I'd recommend like an ABR, a Swordfish or something, or an AR with like 3x. Makes the challenge really easy. Got it my first try. I've had someone struggle with it though. They got it, like, it's not a hard challenge in general, but you can't struggle if you're not that accurate. Scarlet took me quite a bit to get, because what you need to do, you need to get racing goggles and scarf that you get from killing zombies in all the aforementioned zombie locations, and get a kill with a vehicle. Now you can get it with a quad, you can get it with a truck, you can also get it with a chopper. I got it with a quad. It did take me some games. Like, I had some bad luck with this, but if you're gonna find a player in the open or people fighting and you have a vehicle, just run them over, that's it. Now, Shaw is probably the hardest out of all the zombie characters. What you have to do, you have to get his item out of supply drops. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. You have to get his item out of the mystery box. So, after you get his item out of the mystery box, you need to get, the item is called the alchemical set, and with it comes 2 acid bombs and 2 wraith fires. You have to get 2 kills with those. Now, the acid bombs are good. They're okay. They're nerfed clusters. If you stick someone to one-shot kill all the time, just go for the stick. The wraith fires are nerfed. Why can't I remember? Molotovs. Molotovs are shit, and if you nerf them, they're even worse. So the wraith fires are like a last case result. Just throw it if you don't have anything else. I've had one of my friends get this by getting only 1 kill. He got the character but only got 1 kill, but it said 2 kills and he didn't have the cross. I don't know. Just, if you can go for the second kill, go for the second kill. Shadowman, you get him by having the Black Ops pass. To be honest, he's probably the coolest character in the game. I really like him. I don't play as him, but I really do like him. Primus, the last character to be released. Easiest characters to be released. Takio, get the note for the Emperor that you can get from little not printing machines, typewriters from around the map. There is one in Asylum in the office. There is one in Boxing Gym where you could turn the map, where you can turn Shadows of Evil black and white. There's a typewriter there, and there's another typewriter on the Lighthouse on the top floor. Get the note, place top 15 without using any equipment. Pretty easy challenge. Yeah, I actually placed top 16 while going for him. I'm annoyed, but it doesn't matter. It's an easy challenge. Richtofen I'm gonna get to last. I'm gonna say one in a bit. Nikolai's an interesting challenge. You have to go at the graveyard and get a monkey bomb and throw it in front of a locked door, a little like hut. You can see the thing inside, the hat inside. It's not that hard to find. Just throw the monkey bomb and the door will open. It's pretty cool. So once you get the monkey bomb, you just need to place top 10. Top 10, I think. Top 10 on solos. Nothing extra, just place. Now Dempsey can take some time, or you can do it instantly. It took me some time. You need to get his bottle, the jug bottle that comes from, I know one guaranteed location, which is on the Nuketown bunker. If you hear the transit music in the little pub area, That's where it spawns, right beneath the radio. That's where it always spawns. But I've had someone get it at a location in Lighthouse somewhere. I don't know if that's true. So just keep going at the bunker over there, and you get a kill with grenades. Tomahawks don't count, Molotovs don't count. I learned it the hard way, got a kill with both of those, didn't get it. The normal grenades count, and then the classes count. I got it with the 2 of those. And Richtofen, finally, you need to be playing as a zombie character to get him. That's a thing that most people don't know, because I remember when I was going for him, I was going for him with Seraph, because I like playing a Seraph, and I couldn't get the item, and I'm like, why isn't this working? And they're like, everyone who did this probably was using a zombie character. So I put in a zombie character, and oh look, it worked. What you have to do, you have to drop in Asylum, get the Emperor's Note, or you can get the Russian hat, or the tanker hat, or the bottle, whichever one you prefer. The easiest one to get is the note from the Emperor. And you have to bring it to the fountain at Asylum, click square, it says interact, and it'll drop the blood vials. Now, as I said, the easiest method is to get the Emperor's Note from Asylum, and just go to the fountains and get it. But you can also make it a pain in the ass for yourself and go for like the Jug Ball in Nuketown. You have to get that, travel to Asylum, and fucking place top 5. Don't do that. Just grab the Emperor's Note and place top 5. It shouldn't be that hard. The previous characters were the easiest ones to be released, even though they were the last. Also, the zombie characters, don't have a problem with any of them except Shaw. I really think Shaw was like, his items should have been more stronger. And now let's get into the big fucking problems. The blackout characters, the icons. These are a pain in the ass to everyone for many reasons. Start with the easiest one, which is Menendez, which the 4 characters came out when the icons came out, and they've changed the challenge to 2 of those. Both of them were unnecessary. Both of the changes were unnecessary. Menendez, the challenge was get the Menendez's locket, the locket that you can get it from supply drop. Get it, get a shotgun kill and a melee kill. That's before they fixed it. And when they fixed it, they just make it get 2 shotgun kills. So they made that something which was the easiest character out of the icons even easier, which I don't get why. The melee kill and the shotgun kill was just fine. They did need to change it to shotgun kills. Now Mason. Mason, I got Mason before they changed it, and before the change, he was actually really hard. He was the rarest character before the change, because what you needed to do, you needed to have Reznov. I'm going to explain how to get Reznov in a second. You needed to have Reznov, and then once you have Reznov, you need to be playing as Reznov. You need to find the white stained T-shirt, hit the button in array. Doesn't matter if you're the first hit, just hit the button, and then place top 3 on solos. That's hard. Not only because you have to place top 3, because you actually have to have Reznov, which is the hardest challenge in this game, getting Reznov. I'm going to talk about it in a bit. Now, that was before the patch, and I got him before the patch. He was the rarest character, and even he literally no skin. He looks like a no skin. Look, that's a no skin. This is Mason. It's not a very good thing. She's a girl, so I need to make it turn out. Okay. So Mason, he was really hard to get, but now they changed it. You just need to get the white stained T-shirt, hit the button, and place top 15. You don't have to have Reznov. Unnecessary change. They could have just changed it where you don't have Reznov, but still be top 3, so it could be some kind of a challenge. But now he's a joke. He's a literal joke. And like a laugh to everyone's face who got it before the patch. They're like, oh, you tried for it? Oh, too bad. Everyone can now get it. It's so easy to get him now. He would have been the rarest character in the game if they hadn't made that change, and I like that. Everyone will hate me for saying that, because they all know that I'm a pain in the ass to them because I have Reznov, and they don't. Hudson, 199 tier in the first strike. Runs on 10 days. If you want to get him, go now. If you haven't done anything towards him, you probably have to pay for him. He's okay. He's not rare. He might be rare, but right now he isn't, and you can pay for it, so I don't really care. Now, Woods for me is a perfectly balanced challenge, even though it's extremely bullshit. You have to drop in a certain location, which is the campsite, the Black Ops 1 campsite, and you have to get the bandana, Woods bandana, which is on a little box, and then get in the chopper, fly the chopper for a minute, and then win the game. Now, that might sound hard by itself. And now let's consider a few things. At that campsite, you're not gonna be alone. Most like when this guy came out, 10 people dropped with you. 10 people dropped with you. That's one problem. Number 2, the chopper might not be there. And if the chopper isn't there, the bandana won't spawn. So that if you're going for Woods, just leave your game at that point. And then you can also have the chopper spawning, but then banana not being there. Again, leave your game. And then one thing I experienced, you can have people taking the chopper and leaving without the bandana to big dicks. If you're that guy, fuck you. Why would you do that? What's the point? I get it if you just want to get the bandana and run away, that's okay, completely understand. Don't get the chopper when the bandana's there. There is no point, you're just hating everyone else's game. And now, to the big and almighty fucking Reznov, right? Reznov, what to say about this guy? He's a stupid character challenge that I don't think anyone on Shrek has ever done. He is stupidly hard. What you have to do for him, you have to get his hat, which will either spawn at the state, at two places at the state, at the fountain outside the state, which is in the middle of the map, stronghold and raid, or you can get him at a little red spinny thing that's at raid. And you can get them at, and there's another spawn. If he doesn't spawn there, go to the fountain a little bit outside Asylum. Not the blood fountain, there's a fountain outside there, that's where his hat can also spawn. And if you got the hat, good job, you got the easy part done. Get a 200 meter kill. You have to get a 200 meter kill. I've done that once in this game. I got a 217 while going for Reznov. Alright, I got a 217 while going for Reznov. It's not an easy thing to do. You can have an ABR on and everything, and you might like still not be able to get it. Like the circle must be on you. You must have a sniper at least. Like everything else is shitty at that range. You must have an enemy that's a bot to kill them at that range. And then think about this: you can get the kill, get the 200 thing, and you have to play top 5. What? So you must literally do the hardest thing in this game, and then like one of the hardest things to get a long range kill, and then place top 5. One of my friends got the kill and then placed top 9th. If I was that guy, I would have been so pissed. I would have been so annoyed. Like Reznov is such a bad character challenge. I got him within an hour because I was so extremely lucky. I got an ABR kill on top of fracking tower at exactly 217 at a bot that was just running through. Like, it's incredible. Sorry. Now, other than that, that's pretty much all the character challenge, and that's all the characters. This is a level. Not because you have to get, not the way you have to get the characters, the way you have to get him for the platinum. Another complaint: fix prestigious award. It's unnecessarily broken. Fix it. It's the reason I don't have the platinum. Anyways, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and